Hello, welcome to my channel StuckFiles. Today we will discuss about why it sucks to be a player on the Challenger Tour. You're a pro tennis player, but not the kind people envy. You're not playing on center court. You're not making six figures. You're grinding on the Challenger Tour. You wake up in cheap hotels, play in empty venues, and fight for points that barely move your ranking. The conditions? Basic. The pay? Barely enough. The attention? Non-existent. No cameras. No interviews. No glory. Just long travel days, tough draws, and constant pressure. And yet, this is where most pro careers live. Outside the spotlight. Chasing a dream on a shoestring budget. You give it everything, but you're still invisible. One injury, one cold streak, and you could fall off the map. This isn't just a tour. It's survival. In this video, we're breaking down why the Challenger Tour is one of the toughest, most unforgiving places in professional tennis. Section 1. The perks don't exist. Top players get luxury hotels, private physios, and packed stadiums. Challenger players? They get airport layovers, budget motels, and half-empty bleachers. You book your own flights. You string your own rackets. You recover using foam rollers and hotel ice buckets. There's no VIP lounge, no private locker room, no shuttle if you're late, just walk or find a cab. And match conditions? Unpredictable. Bad lighting, uneven courts, minimal ball kids. You play through it all because you have no choice. Even basics feel like luxuries. A clean gym, a hot shower, decent food. You're expected to perform like a top athlete, with none of the support. The Challenger Tour isn't just tough on the court. It's a grind from the moment you land. This isn't pro tennis as people imagine it. It's the part nobody shows. Section 2. The paycheck is a joke. You can win a match and still lose money. That's life on the Challenger Tour. Prize money is low, often just a few $100s for early rounds. Subtract travel, food, hotel, strings, and coaching, you're in the red. Even a title might earn $5,000 to $7,000. After taxes and expenses, it barely lasts a month. And if you lose early, you might make less than your flight cost. Top players have sponsors. You, maybe a free racket, if you're lucky. Most Challenger players don't have shoe deals. They don't get appearance fees. They're playing to survive, not profit. Some teach on the side. Some live with parents. Others rack up debt just to stay in the game. The financial pressure never stops. You're constantly asking, can I afford next week's tournament? It's not a career path. It's a financial gamble. Section 3. No fame, no coverage. You can win back-to-back challengers and still walk through the airport unnoticed. No cameras, no articles, no social media vas. Your matches aren't televised. Sometimes they're not even streamed. And if they are, it's a shaky camera and a silent scoreboard. No commentators, no crowd reactions, no post-match interviews. Even when you win, nobody sees it. Top players get global recognition for a great point in practice. You can win 20 in a row and no body blinks. It messes with your head. You're doing everything right, but you feel invisible. No press, no validación, no momentum. You're not emerging talent. You're just another guy on the Challenger Tour. Until you break into the top 100, you're not in the conversation. You're fighting every week, and the world has no idea you exist. Section 4. The climb is brutal. Making it to the ADP Tour sounds simple. Just win. But winning consistently on the Challenger Tour, that's the hard part. Every draw is stacked. Hungry juniors, injured ex-pros on the comeback, veterans with nothing to lose. There are no easy matches, and one good week isn't enough. You need multiple deep runs back-to-back just to rise a few spots. One early loss, your progress stalls. 2 bad weeks, you're sliding backward. The system is ruthless. Points are hard to earn and easy to lose. And once you finally break into the top 100, you still have to stay there or fall right back down. It's not a steady climb, it's a roller coaster. And mentally, it's exhausting. Every match feels like your career depends on it because sometimes it does. There's no coasting, no buffer zone. You're always fighting just to move 1 inch closer to the dream. Section 5. One setback can sink you. Injuries are part of the sport, but on the Challenger Tour, they can end everything. There's no physio team following you, no protected rankings to fall back on, no guaranteed spot when you return. Take time off and you lose points fast. Drop out of the top 300 and you're back to square one, needing wildcards or going through qualifiers again. And during rehab, you still have to pay rent, still pay your coach, if you even have one, still cover medical bills with no income coming in. It forces bad decisions. Players compete hurt. Tape it up, push through, hope for the best. But playing injured just leads to more losses, more damage, more frustration. All it takes is one twisted ankle, one pulled muscle, and your momentum disappears. Not because you weren't good enough, but because the system gives you no room to breathe. There's no safety net, just a free fall. As we deeply discussed everything in all 5 sections, so now you know the Challenger Tour is where dreams begin and where many quietly end. It's not glamorous, it's not rewarding, but it's necessary because every top player, they came through here. They fought these battles. They earned their stripes. But most never make it that far. They travel alone. They play in silence. They give everything and get very little back. No glory, no safety, no guarantees. Just grind, week after week, year after year. And the ones who survive it, they're some of the toughest athletes in the game. Because it takes more than talent to climb out. It takes resilience, sacrifice, belief when no one's watching. So the next time you see a player ranked 180 in the world, don't dismiss them. They're not a nobody. They're not a failure. They're a fighter, one of hundreds trying to rise. In the hardest part of tennis that nobody sees. This is the Challenger Tour, and this is why it sucks.